All right, here we go with another 30-minute total body home workout, focusing on strength, cardiovascular, and core. The only tool you'll need today is a fitness band. Everything else is going to be body weight and cardiovascular movements. We're going to start with a quick warm-up, get into the workout, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long you set your times for. Let's get after it. It's just work. First, we're going to get started with some arm circles. You want to do 30 seconds forward, 30 seconds back. Shoulders should start burning a little bit, but we want to make sure we get that warmed up for the work we're doing today to make sure we avoid any injuries. Next, we got cross arms, or what I like to call a little self-hug. Ain't nothing wrong with showing yourself a little love. You'll notice we're crossing over and under, so that the arms are alternating top and bottom each side. Again, there's going to be 30 seconds here for this move to get those rear and front shoulders warmed up. Next, we want to do a 60-second jog in place. Get that lower body, that core, and we're going to continue to warm up those shoulders and arms. You don't have to go too hard here. Again, it's just about getting the heart rate elevated and getting the body warmed up. We're going to continue our warm-up with some active stretches of alternating toe touches. You're going to bend that back knee, keeping that front leg straight. Reach down, touch the toe. If you can reach past the toe to get a full stretch on that hamstring and that glute, go ahead and do that as well. Next, we're going to go into Frankensteins, opposite hand to opposite toe. You want to keep that arm at shoulder level, bringing that leg up, focusing on an explosive movement here, activating those hip flexors. Now we're going to get into our upper body circuit. Each move is 30 seconds on, and then you get a 15-second recovery period. We're going to start with our fitness band with a back row. Again, nice tight core, back flat, knees slightly bent, pull and squeeze in the back. You want to make sure you're getting a full squeeze in the back, activating all of those different muscles. The back is one of the largest muscle groups in the body, so we want to make sure we're getting a full activation. Again, after you finish each move, you'll have a 15-second recovery period before going into the next move. Our next move is going to be a standing cable bicep curl. Put the cable below your feet. 2 legs will definitely give you more resistance. If that's too much, back it off and just go with 1 foot. The wider your legs are, the more resistance you're going to get. 30 seconds, full squeeze at the top, activating that biceps muscle. Next, we have a front shoulder pull. Notice I am leading with the elbows. All right, the elbows are going to stay above the wrist throughout the entire movement. Again, you want to stand tall with a tight core. Here, because I'm pulling much higher, notice I'm only using 1 foot instead of the 2 that I used on the bicep curl. This will give me a little less resistance so that I can get a full range of motion on this pull. Next, we're going to do a side lateral raise with the cable. Tight, pull, squeeze at the top. Again, notice we got 1 foot here. When we're doing a wide range of motion, like we are on some of these shoulder movements, 1 foot will be enough for your resistance because you're doing 30 seconds. If you're just doing sets of 5 or 10, give yourself a little more resistance. But when you're pulling for 30 seconds, give yourself a little resistance so that you can get proper form through all your reps. Finally, in our upper body circuit, we're going to go with Old Faithful. We got push-ups. The push-up is the perfect upper body move, especially when doing a home workout. You're working your core, your back, your chest, your shoulders, and your arms. Notice I am not rushing the push-ups. Slow and controlled, time under tension on the muscles, activating all of the different muscle groups so that we're getting the most out of this move for 30 seconds. Now we're going to move into our lower body circuit. I'm utilizing the glute band here. All of these moves can be done without the glute band. But here what I'm doing on move number 1 is a squat step. So you're going to squat, step right, step in, step left, step in, stand. That's 1 rep. Squat, step, step, in, up. 30 seconds, 15-second recovery. Next move is focusing directly on the hip thrusters and the glutes. You're going to thrust up, squeeze at the top, try to keep the hips off the floor at the bottom. You want a slight pause at the top of this movement, getting a full squeeze out of the glutes. This is an awesome move for glute and hip activation. All right, I ain't gonna lie, this next move hurt. When you're talking about getting into these hydrates and you're going 5 on each side, by the time you get to that 5th rep, you are definitely ready to switch to the next side. If you don't feel it in your glutes by now, either you need a stronger band or you're not doing proper form, because you should definitely be feeling a full glute activation by the time you get to the hydrates. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side for a full 30 seconds. Final move in the lower body circuit is going to be donkey kicks. Excellent activation for the hip flexor, the glute, and the lower back. Similar to the hydrates, we're going to go 5 on each side and switch, and we're going to continue to do that for the entire 30 seconds. Next, we're going to go into that hip thruster with a press. You're on your knees here with your band below your legs. This is a total core movement. You're activating your quads, your hips, your abs, and your lats as you're pressing up overhead. 30 seconds and activating that entire core wall. Then we're going to go into a sit-up with the feet together and legs open. What this does here is this brings the groin into the sit-up movement as well as the hamstring. So you're getting more of a stretch here at the bottom of the movement when you're doing your sit-ups. Pull all the way through, touching your feet at the top of the movement, 30 seconds. Next, we're going to hit those obliques with some heel touches. You want to have your knees bent, feet flat, shoulders off the floor. You're going from side to side, touching your heels. You'll definitely get a good burn here in your obliques, and it's a great stretch as well. Our final core movement today is going to be 6 inches. Easy, plain. Keep those feet 6 inches off the floor. Relax and breathe. Hold for 30 seconds. Now we're going to move into our cardio circuit with the first move being jumping jacks, 30 seconds on, 15-second recovery. Next, we're going to do that jab cross in a squat position. If you need to be comfortable, this is a good squat level to start out with. But as it goes on and you get more comfortable, dig deeper into that squat and get lower. 30 seconds, stay in that squat, keep punching. Do not extend your arms all the way out, locking your elbows. You want to keep that pressure off of the joints. Next up, we have hop squats. What you want to do here is hop twice, jump into that squat, all right? Very simple, hop, hop, squat, hop, hop, squat. You're going to do this for 30 seconds, getting that heart rate up, working those legs and those hips. Finally, we're going to do that crossbody knee, a cardiovascular exercise that is awesome for the core as well as the legs. You're going to do 5 on each side and then switch, 5 on each side and then switch. Keep that going for 30 seconds. This is your last move of the day. Give yourself a 60-second break in between each circuit. Complete the circuit twice, give yourself a 30-minute workout. Complete the circuit 3 times, gives you a 45-minute total body in-home workout. Be sure to like and subscribe.